gentlemen, Opryland, USA and the Gaslight Theater proudly present For Me and My Gal, a turn-of-the-century musical starring the four Cohans and Company.
Names you may say ring true.
Sure they do, but they ring for you.
I still cling to the name of Rosie.
Oh, there's something to the name of Rosie
That gives a horse. Oh, ring a Rosie, ring a ring to the name of Rose. There's a ring to the name of everyone, we're the Cohans. My mother Helen, my father Jerry, my sister Josie, and me. I'm George Michael. The four Cohans, the hottest act in show business, and we'd like to welcome you to our time. Those wonderful years, those golden years at the turn of the century, when everything was the same as always, constantly changing. Changing knowledge, changing attitudes, and of course, changing music. The time of the Gibson Girl, when vaudeville was king, motion pictures only a dream, and television, not yet on the mind of the inventor. A time when suits were made to order and cost $10, when Nickelodeons across the country cranked out 12 minutes of moving pictures for 5 cents, and the clerk in the mercantile store would play you the latest hit from Tin Pan Alley, then say you the sheet music. There were 45 stars on the flag for 45 states, and we were proud to be Americans. Well, maybe me more than most folks. You see, I was born on the 4th of July and never got over it. As a playwright, actor, dancer, producer, I was the Yankee Doodle boy. I've always hated that overrated, pretentious music. Complicated compositions that have conditions, intermissions that please musicians. It's hard to hear it, just be near it. Upon my word, I always fear it, for I'm the original cranky Yankee, popular melody fool. Give me a tune that's worth the listening, give me a tune that's worth the whistling. I want to soothe the strain instead of a Wagner pain. Give the trombones a chance to blow in it, give me a dash or ag and go in it. What I'm stating and advocating is popular melody school. I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune played by a military band. I want to hear a Yankee Doodle tune, the only music I can understand. Ah, super, won't you write another march? Yours is just a melody, the bar. You may have your William Tell, your Faustino and Grin as well, but I'll take a Yankee Doodle tune for mine.
As Georgie told you, those were the good old days. Things were a lot simpler then. No radios, no refrigerators. Why, we merely hung up a sign and the Iceman brought what we needed. A turkey dinner cost 20 cents, and we could take the entire family of four out for dinner and spend less than $1. A watchmaker named Roebuck and a railroad clerk named Sears got together and came out with their catalog. Nothing was too large or too small to be included. Farm machinery, a jar of bust cream, all-purpose hair tonic, even an organ, complete with a solid oak case, guaranteed to produce the sweetest of music, had a money-back guarantee, and cost $37.50. Oh, yes, those were the days, my friends. The summertime was best. Parades, ice cream vendors, concerts in the park, or just a simple stroll down a tree-shaded lane. And in 1904 was our greatest adventure. We bundled up the children, and along with 20 million other folks, we traveled to a rural Missouri town for the most spectacular fair, the Louisiana Purchase Exposition. It certainly gave America something to sing about.
Meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Don't tell me the lights are shining any place but there. We will dance the hoochie-toochie, I will be your groovy woodsy. Meet me in St. Louis, Louis, meet me at the fair. Down the shining lane, with your brave and mine. You hold her hand and she holds yours, and that's a very good sign. That she's your Tootsie Wootsie, your good side. If you were the only girl in the world, and I were the only boy,
Nothing else would matter in the world today. Oh, how I'm loving in the same old way.
a garden of Eden just meant for two, with nothing to mar our joy. There would be such wonderful things to do if you were the only girl in the world, and I were the only boy. I've got a little baby, but she's out of sight. I talk to her across the telephone. I never see my honey, but she's mine, all right. So take a tip and leave the gal alone. Every single morning you will hear me yell, "Hey, Central, fix me up along the line."
She connects me with my honey, and I ring the bell. And this is what I say to baby mine.
Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss for a while. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me, then you'll be left alone. So baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello, 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 hello. In the merry month of May, I was taking life with my time, never broke his eye. A moment right for heart to soul away. A smile was all she gave to me. Of course we were as happy as could be. I immediately raised my hat, good afternoon.
And finally I remarked, hello.
I never shall forget that lovely afternoon. I met her at the fountain in the park.
Play scene, dark. Silvery moon is shining through the trees.
Cast to me, you. Salutation floating on the breeze.
Act 1. Begun. Dialogue, where would you like to spoon?
My cue with you. Underneath the silvery moon.
By the light of the silvery moon, I want to spoon to my honey of Christmas moon. Honeymoon, keep it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring those dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
Kissing her now, I wonder who's showing her how. I wonder who's looking into her eyes, breathing sighs, telling lies. I wonder who's buying the wine, lips that I used to call mine. I wonder if she ever tells him of me. I wonder who's kissing her now.
He's making eyes at me. He's so nice. He's almost breaking my heart. I'm beside. Mercy, let his conscience guide him. He wants to marry me and be my honey. Every moment he gets bolder to my being unsure. He's kissing me. Tasty was off with the strawberry jar. He glide across the floor with the girl he adored.
But his brain was so loaded it nearly exploded. The poor girl would shake with her love.
He'd marry the girl with the strawberry curls and the brown
My mother often said to me, get married, boy, and see how happy you will be. I am the girl, but the girl can I find who seems to be just like the little girl I have in mind.
You will have to look around until the right one you have found. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old man. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. What a pleasure and I'm so thrilled. Why would I love nobody else but you? I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad. The night was mighty dark, and you could hardly see, for the moon refused to shine. Couples hidden underneath a willow tree, for love they pined. Little maid was kind of afraid of darkness, so she said, I guess I'll go. I'll go.
Boy began to sigh, looked up in the sky. Oh, the moon is a little tale of woe.
Oh, shine on, hardest moon up in the sky. I ain't had no love since January, February, June, and July. So time to the bouncing ball out of the moon. So shine on, hardest moon, for me.
Everybody's been going to when they're going.
And for weeks they've been sewing, and slow. They're congregating.
Everybody sing!
The parson's waiting for me right now. And someday Kentucky town, the sun was shining down. You wore a gingham gown.
You as you take the yellow between my hair. Upon your coat I seem to grow so fair.
Time has not changed your loveliness, you're just as sweet to me.
I love you yet I can't forget the days that used to be. In the dunes, the birds and I know the secret time. Slowly down the shady
What a blessing, no one knows. You hold my hand and she holds yours, and that's the very sign that she's going to see would see in the night. East side, west side, all around the town.
They talk and sing of Rosie, London Bridge is falling down. Boys and girls together, me and Mamie O'Rourke. We tripped the light fantastic on the sidewalks of New York. Now that's my kind of music. Exciting but sort of wonderfully relaxed. It's barbershops, when shave and a haircut 2 bits meant just that, and they kept your shaving mug with your name emblazoned right on it. More importantly, it's all of the new folks that came here. The Statue of Liberty stood in New York Harbor. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. And they came, oh yes, my friends, they came from all over. Italy, Russia, Poland, Ireland, and the air crackled with change. Bell's new contraption, the telephone, about 10,000 horseless carriages, Pierce Arrow, Peerless, Oldsmobile, and Henry Ford comes along with a new vehicle for everyone in a variety of colors, as long as you like black. Jim Thorpe was the world's greatest athlete. Boston beat Pittsburgh in the first World Series. The tempo was stepping up. It was a wonderful time to be alive.
I'll
sits him down and drinks his wine. He'd love to drink more and never, never thinks of me. Yahoo! Remember that the best of them must start. Had you kind friends adieu? Yes, I can no longer stay with you. Stay with you, I'll hang my heart on a weeping willow tree. And may the world go well with thee. Wait a minute.
Oh, my name is McNamara. I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. And when we play the funerals, we play the marchman's roll. Oh, the drums go banging, the cymbals clanging, the horns they blaze away. And when they bounce the bassoon, why the pipes do play. Tennessee, fiddles the flute, and the music is something grand. I credit to old Ireland, this McNamara's band.
Miss Swiss Murphy gave a party just about a week ago. Everything was plentiful. The Murphys, they ain't slow.
They treated us like gentlemen, but we tried to act the same.
Yes, sir.
Only for what happened well. It was an awful shame.
When Mistress Murphy dished a child around, she fainted on the spot. She found a pair of overalls at the bottom of the pot.
Oh. Tim Nolan, he got ripping near. His eyes were bulging out.
He jumped up on the piano and loudly he did shout.
The overalls and Mistress Murphy's powder. Nobody spoke, so he shouted on you. It's an Irish trick that's hard to lick the blue. The overalls and Mistress Murphy's powder.
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare to my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose.
I love you as I never loved before. When first I saw you on the village green, come to me ere my dream of love is o'er. I love you as I loved you when you were sweet, when you were sweet. 16.
sweetheart for a ride on Sunday. Johnny was carved up in his necessary clothes. She held him close to his side.
Just dandy till they went down the road. Then something happened to that old machine. His dad and some got his coat, open his hat and coat, everything needed repair.
He'll have to get under, get out and get under. Fix his little machine. He was just starting to cuddle his queen. And in a minute, when he begin it, he'd have to get under, get out and get under. Then he'd be back at the wheel. And those times they started, final kiss and then that darn roll in them. He was pissed and then he'd have to get under, get out and get under. To fix him his
Come away with me to see in my merry Oldsmobile. Down the road of life we'll fly, all lovely you and I. To the church we'll simply sail, then our wedding bells will peal. Here we go, outside the fire with me, in my merry Oldsmobile.
Get you in a taxi, honey. Better be ready about 8:30. Now come in, don't be late. I want to be there when the band is playing. And remember, when we get there, honey, 2 steps. I'm gonna have them all. I'm gonna dance off of my shoes when they play those Jolly Roll blues. Tomorrow night, we're going down Strawberry Wall.
Josie Cohan, and I'd like to take just a minute of your time. My brother, George, told you that this was a time of change. Later on, they're going to say that this was when America lost its innocence. Maybe so, but we didn't think about it at the time. Like always, youth had its fling, and the older generation said that we were going to the dogs. But they've been saying that ever since there was an older generation. And I'll say it about my children, and they'll say it about their children, and on and on. But some really important things were happening. Women were getting the vote. Typewriters were introduced, and lady secretaries became very important. Flo Ziegfeld was putting the most beautiful girls in the world on stage, and movies moved into high gear. A little girl changed her name from Gladys Smith to Mary Pickford and became America's sweetheart. And Vernon and Irene Castle started to rage at the Castle Walk. Of course, we added our own versions like the snake, the crab, the grizzly, and the kangaroo. And down at the seashore, well, things were getting just a bit daring.
And go floating full around the water. Oh, very nice, forever. Eyes rich, so what do we care? I love to be beside your side, beside the sea, beside the seaside. Let me go see. Oh, when I'm paddling home, she when I'm paddling home. First we grip with the tide, then I go for the shore.
be there. And it's like hell daisies.
Attention, folks, speak of jokes. This is one on me. Took my gal to a dance at the Opryland. Music played, dancers swayed, and we joined the crowd. I can't dance, took a chance, and right then we started.
So all round, so all round, so all round, so funny. Somewhere there, somewhere where I was afraid.
I stepped right on her toes, and you see from my nose. I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. But told her,
let's step, let's step, my honey. No so step, no so step, no so step. She said stop falling, no you're stopping. I like it just a little bit, quite a little bit.
But Hannah's heart is tougher. And a gal that likes to see men suffer. To tease and thrill 'em, to torture and kill 'em. It's her delight, they say. I saw her at the seashore with a great big pan. There was Hannah pouring water on a drowning man.
she's hard-hearted Hannah, so Hannah loves society, yeah.
You're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days, you're gonna feel so lonely. You'll miss my hugging. You'll miss my kissing. You'll miss me, honey. When you're far away, I'll feel so lonely. Just for you. You know it's gonna grieve me. You gotta miss the old mama, some of these days.
I'm always thinking about you, Margie. I'll tell the world I love you. Don't forget your promise to me. I have brought a home. Days are never blue. After all is said and done, there is really only one. Margie, Margie, it's
you. Way down in the Congo land lived a happy chimpanzee.
He loved a monkey with a long tail. Lordy, how he loved her. Each night you would find them there swinging in the coconut tree. And each day as he swing and play, you can hear a chimney say,
oh, abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, the chimney to the pond.
Dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, the chimney to the pond. All night long it ran away, all night long till happy days. Swinging and singing in a honky-tonky way.
Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, means monkey, I love you.
Dabba-dabba-dabba, and monkey talkers, Jim, I love you too. So the big bad blue one and you, he married them and very soon they went upon their honeymoon.
Goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Goodbye, my own true love. I'm gonna sail away and leave you, never to see you anymore. I'm gonna sail upon that ferry boat, never to return again. So goodbye.
Well,
So long.
Forever.
Boom, boom. Goodbye, my Coney Island babe.
Boom, 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 boom.
Goodbye, my Coney Island babe. Goodbye, my Tootsie, don't cry. That choo-choo train, chugga-chugga, chugga-woo. That takes me far from you. You'll never know how sad it makes me. Kiss me, Tootsie, and then do it over again.
Watch for the mail.
Watch for the mail.
I'll never
fail. If you don't get a letter, then you'll know I'm in jail.
Boom, boom, boom.
Tootsie, don't cry, don't cry. Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, Tootsie, goodbye.
I hope you like what you've seen so far, because you ain't seen nothing yet. I want you to get a load of a song, a step, and a personality that I guarantee will take the country by storm. What you need is something new, and that something happens to be spelled C-O-H-A-N. Our time that began in peace ended in war. In April 1917, America entered the war to end all wars, and a whole new set of heroes were born. Eddie Rickenbacker, General Blackjack Pershing, and Sergeant Alvin York. But we came through, like we always do. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with that old-time throng. Yes, give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long.
H-A, a double R-I, G-A-N, spells Hannigan. Brown of all of the iron blood that's in me. If all a man can say a word again me. H-A, double R-I, G-A-N-U-C. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with Hannigan. That's me.
Plain as any name can be, but with propriety, society would say Marie, but it was Mary, Mary, long before the fashion came, and there is something new that sounds so fair. It's a
Get your gun, get your gun.
Take it on the run, on the run, on the run.
Hoist the flag and let her fly.
Right through heroes do or die.
Pack your little kids.
Show your grit, do your bit.
Soldiers to the ranks, from the town and the tanks.
make your mother proud of you and liberty.
Over there, over there. Set the word, over there. Every Yankees are coming, the Yankees are coming. The drum jumping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer. Send the word to beware. We'll be home, we're coming home. And we won't be back till it's over there.
I'm the kid with all the candy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm glad I am. So's Uncle Sam. I'm a real live Yankee Doodle. Made my name in fame and boodle, just like Mr. Doodle did while riding on a pony.
He's a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle dandy.
Born on the 4th of July. I got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart. She's my Yankee Doodle joy.
Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony.
I am that Yankee Doodle boy. that old-time throng. Yes, give my regards to old Broadway. My mother thanks you, my father thanks you, my sister thanks you, and as for myself, why, that goes without saying.